we will have GS1 discussion, mainly focusing on anthropology questions. So, mainly Indian society questions are anthropology questions of unit 2.1 culture, 2.2 society, marriage question is also there, 2.3. So, if we are perfect in anthropology, socio-culture anthropology and tribal India and Indian society, how many questions we can address? Okay. So, first we will look into this analysis. Out of 250 marks of GS1, art and culture, 15 marker questions were been there, 15 marker, 10 marker questions, means 15 marks into 10 is equal to 150 marks, and 10 marks, 10 questions is equal to 100 marks, means 100 plus 150, 250 marks. Art and culture, ancient and medieval together, mainly in ancient and medieval, what are all the art and culture questions are there? 10 marker 1, 2 marker 2, means overall it is from art and culture it is 30 plus 10, it is 40 marks. It is 40 marks art and culture. Then modern India, 2 questions are there, one is 10 marker, one is this. So, hence it is 15 plus 2 questions 20, 35 marks from modern India. That means one understanding is from history. From history it is modern India and art and culture 40 plus 35, 75 marks. Means out of 250, 75 marks are from history. Means if you are very strong in your prelims, of art, culture, ancient, medieval, modern, you can write this paper. Then we will go for geography. Geography, 4 questions are 10 marker, 4 questions are 15 marker, 60 plus 40, 100 marks are from geography. Now, strength has been increased with respect to geography. Then Indian society, 75 marks, means almost how much history is having the weightage, that much weightage is given to Indian society. How many questions are there? 3 questions 10 marker, 3 questions 15 marker, 45 plus 30, 55, 65, 75 marks, means from Indian society 75 questions were been asked. That means from 250 marks of the paper, 75 means how much percentage?
30%.
Almost 30%. So, 30% of the weightage is given for Indian society. So, 3 15 marker, 3 10 marker, means 6 questions were been asked. Whether 6 questions we can address through anthropology only, whether 6 questions, whether we will be in a position to answer anthropology. We will see into the question paper now. The question paper is first, role of geographical factors towards the development of ancient India, means maritime route, exclusive maritime route, we are not bothered about it. Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore, we are not bothered about it. Bring out the socio-economic factor effects of introduction of railways in different countries of the world. Discuss the consequence of climate change on the food security in tropical countries, geography. See, these all are not geography questions per se, application oriented. How the railways came into existence, application oriented. Why is the world today confronted with crisis of availability and access to freshwater resources? How are the forts formed? Netherlands. These are very famous in Netherlands. Why do they constitute some of the most picturesque area of the world? People will go to Netherlands to watch this, to visit this. We are also not bothered about it. It is geography question. Southwest monsoons, easterlies. Now, our question, anthropology, not Indian society. Do you think marriage as a sacrament is losing its value in modern India? We discussed about it.
Yes.
Globalization, industrialization, urbanization, feminist movements, with examples. In industrialization, we have a case study called as Kolkhoz. You will write about Kolkhoz, where industrialization happened. So, the Russian people, they promoted that everyone should participate in the workplace, so that there is no time given for the family. So, when the family is got impacted, the marriage system also got impacted, or globalization, feminism, these all are various factors which are impacting marriage system. First question, we can address it. 10 marker question. 3 questions came. Next, explain why suicide among young women is increasing in Indian society. Suicide rates, why they are increasing? 2 things are there. What is that? Manage. She is unable to have personal life, she is unable to manage professional life. She is confused. She is confused between both of them, whether to go with profession, whether to go with person, number 1. Number 2, there is Modernization, there is patriarchy. She is not completely into the patriarchy, she is not completely into the modernization. There is one person called as Riggs. He discussed about prismatic society. Indian woman is also prismatic, means not completely diverse, not completely homogenized. Both are present, both are going hand in hand, confused. Competition is there, she want to compete, but at the same time there are societal pressures. She want to perform better, but societal pressures are there, peer pressures are there. Because of that confusion, the woman is committing more number of suicides. Other question. Child cuddling is now being replaced by mobile phones. Discuss its impact on the socialization of children. What is this? Tell me. Eat food, watch the mobile phone. That is called a child cuddling. So by the time YouTube, they watch the video, they will be fatafat giving the food. That is called as. So once upon a time we used to give love, but now it is replaced by general examples. Then we will see what are the history question. Colonial rule effect. How did the colonial rule affect the tribals in India? What was the tribal response to the colonial oppression? Tell me, what are the movements? Bills, Munda rebellion, Coals, Santals. At one point of time they are showing paternalistic, and another point of time they are showing oppressive. Both. They are telling that we are the big brother, but we want your forest. Forest laws came. Forest, up to now they were being owned by the tribals, but now the British is telling that I am the owner. Compulsory in GS1 every year one question will be on tribals, it is 15 marker. You will write about Coals, you will write about Munda, you will write about Bills. These are all rebellions, Santals. This is geography question. This is geography question. Net food importer. Does urbanization led to more segregation or marginalization of the poor in Indian metropolis? Whether rich are becoming richer and poor are becoming poorer or not. General question it is. Means when we have the command over the subject, we can write this type of questions. That is the reason we should have the command. First what you will write? Urbanization. What is urbanization? Characteristics of urbanization. Then you will address the why is caste identity in India both fluid and static. Fluid, Sanskritization. Fluid, dynamic, caste mobility. Example, Sanskritization which is given by MN Srinivas, where the lower caste want to become the upper caste. Fake certificates, where upper caste is coming down. They don't want to be in the rigid system, so they are coming down. Nayars of Kerala, fluid, static, caste based, whatever it may be. They want to be in that caste. Why? Because they are enjoying the privilege being in upper caste. They are enjoying being in the scheduled caste because of the reservations. They are enjoying being the scheduled tribe because of their unique identity. So caste is a static, caste is a fluid. Fluid means dynamic. Discuss the impact of post-liberal economy on ethnic identity and communalism. Now that ethnic conflict which happened between the Meiteis and Kukis is not ethnic violence, but it is because of religion. It's a major concept is once upon a time it is ethnic conflict between the Meiteis and Kukis, but now it is not. Kukis are Christians, Meiteis are Hindus. Ethnic identity leading to communalism. In the post-liberal, before liberal it is ethnicity which was very serious, but now the ethnicity is hijacked by whom? Religion. Before that identity, I am a Kuki, I am a Meitei, that was the factor which was responsible for ethnic conflicts. But now what is the factor? Religion. In the post-liberal economy or in the post-liberal arena, it is not the ethnicity which is responsible for the conflict, but it is the religion. For example, Meiteis versus, I told you in the class if you remember, multiple times I told in the class. Now the ethnic conflict which happened between the Meiteis and Kukis is not based upon the ethnicity but based on religion. Same question. Discuss the impact of post-liberal economy on ethnic identity and communalism. Ethnic identity is reducing and communalism is holistic questions. When first time when we look into the question, we will think that this question I don't know, it is confusing. That is the reason for GS1, GS2, GS3, you have to do test series. How much I will tell you. GS1, GS2, GS3, ethics, general essay, you have to do test series. Leave ethics and essay. GS1, GS2, GS3, you have to do test series. Why you know? Not for structuring of the answer. To understand the question. The question should be high standard first of all. So you have to understand the question and you have to know the skeleton of the answer. Oh, like this we have to write the answer. ethics, essay, any optional, it is about structure, it is about arrangement, how you are writing. GS1, GS2, GS3 is not about how you are writing, what is your interpretation. How you are understanding the question is more important than how you write and how you arrange. How you write is also important, but it's not about the structure, it's about points. GS1, GS2, GS3, you have to write about the points, whereas ethics, essay, optional, you have to structure it. When you want to understand the questions in minimal time, you should have a very enormous, robust practice. GS1, GS2, GS3, but you know, ethics paper, essay paper, leave ethics paper also. Essay paper and optional paper, if you are very good, you will have 10 minutes extra. Why? Because it's not about interpreting the question, it's about how you are writing the answers. Ethics also practice. So this GS1, GS2, today's morning GS3 also. The question papers are easy, but for those who people did a very good practice.